So back to why you need to be yourself to succeed. I feel like it's pretty much common sense, unless some people don't believe in that type shit. But yeah, I mean, if you copy somebody else, your chances of success are a little bit more slim. It's like you kind of have to have your own ideas, your own state of mind type shit to make something jump off the ground business wise, ideal wise. I mean, you can copy it, I guess. Some people do that, but over time, you're not gonna have the best results. I feel like in terms of learning too. So yeah, being yourself, it sounds like the best way to me. But we're gonna see what they gotta say.
A copy is never better than an original. You cannot be the best by being someone else. You can only be the best by being yourself. Stop trying to do exactly what everyone is telling you. Stop emulating what others do. Stop trying to find that secret to success, the best, easiest way to make money or become successful. As Albert Einstein put it, the one who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. Those who walk alone are likely to find themselves in places no one has ever seen before. If you continue to directly follow every advice or trick you hear, you will destroy yourself. There will be nothing left from that unique you, the one like no other on this planet, the one who can do great, creative, and truly special things in this world. There are so many people in the world right now ready to tell you what to do, how to structure your day, what habits to follow, who to talk to, what business to start, and even who to begin a relationship with. It's absolutely ridiculous. Every other guy on the internet is trying to tell you that this is the specific way, or even successful people telling you that this is the only way you can do something. The truth is, they're all wrong. Friedrich Nietzsche wrote, "The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. If you try it, you will be lonely often, and sometimes frightened. But no price is too high to pay for the privilege of owning yourself." Most people are just saying what worked for them, what they think is right, but the right thing for someone else is not necessarily the right one for you. Even if you're aiming at the same goal as someone, it doesn't mean you have to take the same path. Frankly, most people who we consider successful have their own ways, which they have figured out for themselves. Nikola Tesla would sleep only 2 to 3 hours per night and take naps during the day, while Einstein would sometimes sleep even as much as 11 hours per night. Both were exceptional scientists. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. as every other guy on TikTok will tell you. Of course, there is some wonderful general advice many people can offer to you, but when it comes to more personal things, they do not know what they're talking about. It's about you. It's about what you find to be important, what your values are, and how you want to live your life. Don't just accept the values of other people. You have to figure it out for yourself. No one should be telling you how to live your life. They can tell you what they think is right, and you shall listen. But don't copy anyone or do exactly what they tell you. The most important thing is to be true to yourself and truly admire your own actions. Otherwise, you gotta change something. And yes, in this video I will be a bit of a guide telling you what to do too. You listen, and then figure it out for yourself. First of all, success and happiness in life are, by most part, subjective. Even if it was the same for all, there is no single thing anyone can recommend to help you achieve that. It's usually achieved when you admire what you're doing and find your way in it. You will never become the best while blindly emulating others. You'll always stay behind the ones you're copying. Instead, you have to be unique. And the only way to be unique is to be yourself. Use your uniqueness. A person just like you will never exist again, and have never existed before. Know thyself is a philosophical maxim that has been around for thousands of years since ancient Greece. It has stuck around for an important reason. You need to analyze your own self. Understand what is the unique knowledge, experience, and talent you've been given in this life. Ralph Waldo Emerson wrote, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." A lot of people try to forcefully tell you what is important in life. You gotta do this, or you gotta do this. Otherwise, you're a loser. Try to separate yourself from all this outside noise and dig deep into your own being. See what's valuable for you, as that is the only thing that matters. If you spend your whole life pursuing something others forcefully told you is important, you will be miserable. There are not a lot of things worse than spending so much time on something that doesn't even matter to you. Pleasing others is not the way you want to live your life. Blindly following the advice of others is the wrong path to take. In our society, we have this false idea that everything can be taught. But if something can be simply taught, that means you are replaceable, not unique. The true things that make you successful, that make you the best at something, cannot be taught, only learned through distinctive life experiences or predispositions. You often don't really get to choose what specific and distinctive skills you have. They come effortlessly from who you are. The best thing you can do is analyze yourself, what has been built inside of you through all these years, and then leverage it to your maximal ability. Think, who are you really? What is special about you? And don't say nothing, because that is false. The thing that is going to make you successful, the advantage you have over everyone else, can only be discovered by pursuing your innate self, your given talents, curiosities, and true passions. Reaching true success and peace is not achieved by choosing the hottest field or finding the quickest way to make money at this exact moment. Understand that if you're not 100% involved, fully committed to what you're doing, someone who is will easily beat you. If to them it's everything and to you it's not, you have no chance. Oh, everyone's doing this. My parents told me to stop this nonsense and become a lawyer. All my friends are going into engineering, or a guy on the internet says I should start affiliate marketing. Forget all this. Think about what you actually want to do. What feels like hard work to others but play to you. What are you good at, or what could you be good at? The enemy is what people are trying to tell you you should be interested in. So many young people fall into this trap and never realize and execute on their unique talents. Don't be one of them. It's such generic advice, but why do most people never actually follow it? I want you to truly think about it. In this world, you come as a person completely unique. No one has the same DNA and no one went through what you did. Your exact DNA has never existed in billions of years before and will never exist in all future that isn't coming. Isn't that beautiful? If you cultivate what's special about you, everything else will come. Don't worry about the current trends, they always change. Don't worry what other people tell you to do. Why? Because you're only fulfilled when you're doing what feels important and special to you. Look at all the tiny details in your childhood and your current life. What is something you love to do that you can leverage to help others? And if you have already discovered it, I'm truly happy for you. I've heard this 100 times and just finally understood it. The most important thing you can do in life is know who you are. It's a pleasure to create this video, and I wish you a great day.
That was the end of that video. That was really good. I'm gonna like that video. The message was great. I obviously knew that was gonna be the message, but the way that was delivered was really, like, I don't know, not just motivating, just like eye-opening. Yeah, that's very true. A lot of people are brought into this world following a path that everyone has to follow. You know, go to college, go to trade school, do any school. Not saying doing school is bad, but you know, people want, oh, I need to be a doctor, oh, I need to be a lawyer, I need to make this amount, I gotta do that. And it's like, is it what you have to do, or is it what you want to do? Because a lot of people around, all these influences and all these people, they say this is what you have to do to be successful, but like you said in the video, everyone's route is different. I mean, Albert Einstein slept 11 hours, other scientists slept 3 hours. Everyone does things differently. There's not a specific way to do something. And I came to terms with that, because I struggle focusing at times, but I have to do things differently than people who can focus better, because I can't do it like how they would. But you know, it's not the end of the world. It's just, you know, people have different things and different ways of doing things. So I just gotta find what works for me. Personally, myself, I don't want to be like everybody else. I'm not trying to sound like a pick me, but I have to, yeah, I gotta get on my own thing, and I don't think I hang out with as many people as I used to nowadays. It's not because I don't want to that much. It's just like I just outgrew people. Some people I did, and then yeah, I want to just focus on my craft and you know get my stuff up. I just want to succeed by on myself by myself. I don't want any. I don't want all this advice. But the message of this video was great. It was great. So I'll see you on the next.